Warm up. Light up impact, shift the power.
Lightup Impact Days 2023 Shift the Power is about bringing together our grassroots organizations that we work with who are fighting inequalities in health and gender across East Africa. And the aim of the conference is to foster networking and collaboration, but also important conversations on how can we shift the power to the grassroots organizations. We have gathered this year over 150 participants, sponsor partners, and our members across East Africa to Nairobi at Bomain. The grassroots are the experts in their communities. They know the problems on the ground, they live them, they see them. So they're the ones that hold the expertise to bring about those solutions. So I think without them, we cannot think of system change. Governments and other actors cannot really bring that change that is needed in that community without the local expert leading it.
The theme of the conference, Shift the Power, is more than just a rallying cry. It sums up a deep-rooted aspiration to amend the scales of influence, ensuring that power is more evenly distributed, that voices from all walks of life are heard, and that decision-making truly reflects the diversity and richness of our communities.
If we are to effect the meaningful change that we want to see and really chart that revolutionary change that we want to see, there are a few things that we have to look into. Number one, I think that we've got to embrace a unified vision for an harmonious society, which is built on equity, which is built on democracy, and which is built on sustainable environmental practices, fostering collaboration and collective leadership. Number two, I think we've got to redefine development beyond the traditional international constraints, avoiding money-centric approaches that then create the barriers that we see.
For Activate Action, we ensure that young people are at the center and are seated at the table. We don't see them as beneficiaries, but we see them as leaders and as partners.
I think it's important, whatever work Rogers is doing, and just to echo on giving agency to young people and giving agency to organizations and making sure that they are at the center.
Within CARE, one of the things we quickly realized is that working with grassroots organizations, a lot of innovations and ideas actually are locally led. However, grassroots organizations are different levels, so not all organizations are the same level. So one of the things that we've endeavored to do is provide organizations with capacity strengthening.
The conference, I'll say it is one of the powerful platforms that I've engaged with during this year. It is one of the conferences that has given me a chance as a young woman for my voice to be heard. I've been able to share the experience, the start of the organization, and I'll say I'm glad and I'm happy.
My experience as an exhibitor has been interesting, it's been quite fulfilling. It was really good to see how people were very receptive towards the creations that the women in Mukuru have made, and just very positive feedback and also suggestions. It was very good to receive both good and some ways in which we can improve our ways of doing things. It was a very good experience to have.
I loved the Lightup Impact 2023. It was more interactive today. I loved all the sessions.
It's my very first time to attend the Lightup Impact Conference, and I must say it's been extremely exciting. One thing that stood out for me when I first saw it on social media was looking at grassroots organizations in East Africa.
And I want to encourage Ugandan grassroots organizations to join us because Lightup is all about building.
So at the Standard Media Group, what we decided to do deliberately is to provide those spaces, to provide the opportunity for community-based organizations, such entrepreneurs, innovators from the grassroots to come onto our platforms, to talk about their story, and to be given the opportunity to be seen.
We've realized that what always make organizations like this not grow or prosper, or even when they rate their proposals, is how they manage their finances. The key issues where we cannot implement our objectives to the community is lack of finances. And finance is within ourselves. We just need to find the right organization we can work with. And that's what I think Light Impact is doing.
My key highlight is that the grassroots were the center of attention. Conversations were tied towards them, and indeed we now appreciate the work that they do in the community, and it's important for us to work together to ensure that development is achieved in the communities that we come from.